And some important piece of breaking news that's coming in from France is France's high-speed train network has been paralyzed by what has been termed as malicious acts. Arson attacks have been reported that have disrupted the transport system completely. Is live with us from Paris to speak more about this. Sanjay, this is not good news right ahead of the opening ceremony of Olympics. Sanjay, if you can hear me, we are putting out those visuals of how there are a lot of passengers stranded. This is an absolute bad news right ahead of the opening ceremony of Olympics.
Well, this is the last thing that the authorities would have wanted, and also the first thing that we hear. There have been a number of security measures that have been taken in Paris, and the place is saturated with police and with security. But clearly the saboteurs, and they are not less than that, have found a way around that, and they've attacked the SNCF train facilities at points outside the capital. And we understand that fires have been set up, and there's really a case of arson here, not just at one place but at several. And this was intended to disrupt travel to Paris. And of course, we know that anything between 300,000 to 500,000 people have been expected for the opening ceremony. It has been designed to encourage and to invite participation. Now that certainly will be inhibited to a considerable extent. How far, we still don't know.
Absolutely.
A lot of trains are still running, as you can see behind.
Yes. Yes, Sanjay, that was the exact point that I was wanting to ask you about. What are the reports about the diversion of certain trains that will be massively impacted? And also, are there any cancellation? Because like you rightly said, over 300,000 spectators are expected to be a part of this opening ceremony. And this sort of a disruption where this is the key, in fact, transport route, and that lays and stands impacted at the moment.
A number of trains have been cancelled, and this is affecting travel, particularly to the west of the capital. That is the point that has been picked by these saboteurs, and the authorities say that the disruption could last all weekend. So certainly it would last today and into the evening. So very clearly, a very large number of people intending to attend the opening ceremony will be unable to do so as a result of this action. The extent of the disruption and the knock-on effect will still have to be determined, but clearly this is a very deliberate act of sabotage, and all the security measures that have been taken within Paris have not been able to stop these acts that have taken place just outside of Paris.
All right, Sanjay Suri, keep an eye on that story. Thank you so much for joining us. French train operator SNCF has also spoken about the country's high-speed network that was hit by these acts of vandalism that Sanjay is reporting about. And this includes arson attacks that resulted in the disruption of the system. And this is all just hours before the opening ceremony of Paris 2024 Olympics. We are having our eyes on the story right now, slipping into a